And by accident, I told them 5, or maybe he didn't understand me, and I'm on pump 9, and there's a gentleman pumping the gas that I paid for. And
he fills up on her dime and takes off. The woman calls police. She says Speedway employees told her to because since no manager was there was nothing they could do.
I don't have any more money, and I'm sitting here with my 2 kids. I don't know what to do.
Officer Carlos Pardue to the rescue. He's only been on the Franklin Police Force a year and a half and had his own way of handling this call. His actions prompted the woman to call police again, this time asking to speak to the officer's boss.
Can I have the sergeant's phone number that is in charge of Officer Pardue? And Officer Pardue, he put $20 in my gas tank, and I just wanted them to know that he didn't have to do that.
A small act of kindness that brought the mother to tears.
I think you probably saw from Officer Pardue that it was genuine. It wasn't just someone giving away money because, they felt it was they should do it. He did it because he wanted to do it.
Pardue is known around Franklin PD for his good heart.
He wouldn't think twice about something like this. It was a simple gesture from him, and I think that he's probably embarrassed by all the attention, if I have to be honest with you.
Not only did the department recognize him on Facebook, but his mother, brother, and grandparents are all chiming in.
They're proud of him, and they should be proud of him, just like I am.
Who went above and beyond with kindness is touching hearts everywhere tonight.
Yeah, photos posted on Facebook show the officer in action as he stopped to help a homeless man shave. 7
Action News reporter Kimberly Craig has the story behind this good deed.
Not long after the Tigers game was canceled yesterday due to rain was that special moment captured between the officer and a man who needed a little help.
And I observed him standing on Witherell and Elizabeth over here trying to use a water puddle to rinse his razor off, and he had shaving cream on his hands, his coat, his face, and his eyes. So I had walked up and I said, "Excuse me, sir." And at that point he's like, "Okay, I'll leave. And I said, "No, do you need some help?" And he turned around blindly and said, "Yes, thank you, God bless."
Jeremy Thomas is the Detroit police officer in the heartwarming pictures Jill Mativa Schaefer took and shared on Facebook. Officer Thomas had no idea anyone was watching when he helped the man shave. The razor and shaving cream part of a handout for the homeless that a woman and her daughter had just given the man, a man Officer Thomas has seen around the ballpark.
Another Comerica Park staff member said, he's trying to shave in the rain. He's trying to use the downspout to rinse his face off.
What he did for me, that was all right. I really appreciate that. Because, I'm going through my thing, and I feel bad about myself, but I'm going to be all right.
We found 62-year-old Stanley Nelson sitting a couple of blocks away from the ballpark.
God going to bless him. He going to bless him for doing that for me, because he ain't have to do that. He got a heart, and he understand when you out here on the street, look out for somebody, because God will look out for you.
And helping others is why Officer Thomas joined DPD 3 years ago.
Just know that this could be you at any day. Like I said, nobody's better than the other person. You might be at a better position in life, but use that opportunity to, take care of somebody else when you can.
In downtown Detroit, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action.
Police officers on the other end of a call is unpredictable. And on Monday afternoon, a run turned into a reminder.
It could be anything, and fortunately, it was just a guy in need of some help.
Lieutenant Randy Rogers with Mooresville PD went to check on a report of a man on the side of the road. When he showed up, the man was up and walking. Lieutenant Rogers still turned around and stopped.
Ran his information to make sure he wasn't a wanted person or anything like that.
Once that was taken care of, Lieutenant Rogers learned more than just his name. Brian lost his home and was heading to Florida to see his family.
He just was very down on his luck. I think it come to the point where he just felt like he had nothing to lose by doing what he was doing.
Lieutenant Rogers asked Brian what route he was taking for his long walk and when was the last time he had a meal. It was then, you can see from the dash cam video, the two took their conversation to the patrol car.
I asked him, I said, how would you feel if I treated you to a big sandwich and a drink? And he said, I would love that.
Knuckle sandwich was the place, a double cheeseburger and a Coke was the order. Lieutenant Rogers paid the discounted bill with his own money, and then he had to get back to work.
I'm glad I helped him, and I'm glad he's appreciative.
Showing compassion. It's part of the advice a veteran officer gave Lieutenant Rogers at the start of his career. And now, 22 years later, he's still taking those words to heart.
He told me that if you take care of the people in Mooresville, Mooresville will take care of you, and here we are.
In Mooresville, Lindsay Eaton, Fox.
Good evening to you, Jeff and Elsa. Yeah, this is a very special woman. She walked into the Starbucks just behind me here in Azusa with a note and a mission. A video posted by the Azusa Police Department showing a random act of kindness is going viral. It was shot at this Starbucks at the corner of Alosta and Citrus in Azusa. A woman walked in, dropped off an envelope, and said this to the Starbucks cashier.
Give this to somebody nice.
The cashier saw an Azusa police officer and gave the mystery envelope to him. There was a gift card inside and a note.
When he opened up the card, there was a small slip of paper there that basically said this was the 4th act of kindness out of 58 acts.
58 was the number of people killed in the Las Vegas massacre. The note says the person carrying out the random act of kindness was a survivor herself of the mass shooting. The anonymous giver also said she was doing this in remembrance of 21-year-old Jordan Rivera from Laverne, who was killed in the shooting. Customers at the Azusa Starbucks are touched by the selfless acts.
For somebody to be so kind of selfless and just kind of think about others, she's still looking to give back.
I think when you pay it forward, it makes you forget what you've been through and helps you focus on someone else.
And Azusa police wanted to make sure people saw the video to give them some hope and to give them some grief counseling, really, just to help them move forward from such a horrific tragedy. As far as the woman who made this donation, she does not want her name released. She wants to remain anonymous. Reporting live in Azusa, I'm Tom Waite. Back to you in the studio.